make a cell here with a galvanometer, and there is a jockey. That jockey can move, that jockey can slide through this wire. Now suppose in the name A and B, so at the point C the galvanometer show null. At that point it is E0 and it is E1. We want to find out that E1. We want to find out that E1. Now see how we can find out that E1, that the EMF of that unknown battery. We know E0, we know the current I equal to E0 by E, we know the resistance per unit length. How we can determine that E1? Why the galvanometer show null at that point? Why galvanometer show null at that point C? Because see, the potential difference across AC must be equal to E1. Potential difference across AC must be equal to E1. So current through that circuit will be 0. So galvanometer show null. Galvanometer show null. That is 0. Our galvanometer show null. That means what? E1 equal to the E1. E1 will be equal to potential difference across AC. Now how we can calculate the potential difference across AC? See, the resistance of AC will be what? Suppose AC, the length of that AC is L. So what will be the resistance of that length AC? Resistance per unit length is R by L. So resistance of the length L will be what? R by L into L. That is the resistance of that portion AC. That is the resistance of that portion AC is R by L into L. So resistance into current I, that is E1. Now just substitute the value of E1, that is R by L into L, and I equal to E0 by R. So we get E1 equal to E0 by L into small l. So just knowing the value E0 and L, we can calculate E1 by knowing the value L, by calculating the value L. So just where we get the null point, we can calculate E1 by the potentiometer. Now also potentiometer can be used to find out the inter resistance of that cell. How? Suppose this E1 is EMF. It is EMF. Now if we connect an external resistance to this cell, see how? That is E1. Now we connect the external resistance R, and that is A, and that point is D, and that length is suppose L2. That length is suppose L2. Why it is different from that circuit? The cell is same, that is E1, and there is resistance, any resistance R, load resistance R. Why the point showing different point, the null showing at a different point? Why? That is galvanometer. Why the null showing at different point for that circuit? Same battery is connected. See, here AC balance the EMF of E1. The AC, the potential difference across AC balance with the EMF of E1. But here, the potential difference across AC balance the potential drop across these 2 points. Potential drop, because when we connect a external resistance, we have read this. When we connect external resistance through a cell, then the potential that is called a potential difference, not EMF. So here AD shows the potential difference of E1. Here AD shows the potential difference of E1. Here AC shows the EMF of E1. Okay? Here AC shows the EMF of E1, and here AD shows the potential difference of E1, because we connect the external resistance with the E1. So now AD shows the potential difference of E1. So here again we know that from that expression we can write that V equal to E0 by L into L1. Why V? L2. Why write V? Because potential difference. Now if we divide this, we know that E1 by V equal to E1 by V equals to L by L2. Now E equals to 1, we know that E equals to V plus IR. E equals to V plus IR, that we know. So E1, we can write in E1 V plus IR by V equals to L by L2. Now what is E? What is I? V plus E by R plus capital R plus small r into R. We have already calculated this all. L by L2, that is E1. So again, if we take common here, E1 R actually we need to some calculation here. E1 equal to V plus IR. So V plus E1 by R plus R into R. So we get V equal to we get, see here calculation, E1 if we take common 1 minus R by R plus R equal to V. So E1 by V equals to 1 by this, that is R plus R minus R and R plus R. So we get R plus R by R. So we can write here R plus R by R. So we can write here R plus R by R equals to L by L2. So 1 plus R by R equals to L by L2. So small r by capital R equal to L by L2 minus 1. So small r equals to capital R into L by L2 minus 1. So we can calculate the internal resistance from that equation. R equals to R into L by L2 minus 1. We can calculate the small internal resistance from that expression.